Grand Rising, everybody. Today is now day 6 of week 3, and I'm going to venture back out to try and get some of that mold and mildew paint. I'm going to finish painting that area, and then we're going to decide what we're going to do about the shower. I have a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. The wood at the bottom there, I do want to try and get that out, just due to the fact that it's a bit soft. It's not structural, but I think it would be best if I remove it, but we'll see, because it's holding in the tail light, so I don't want to mess with too much stuff, but it's most likely going to come out. And then I'm going to be putting new insulation, whether that be regular insulation like we have up in the front, or spray foam insulation, because I feel like that would be easiest for this kind of area, with the slant and all that stuff. So we're gonna get that sorted out. I don't know if we'll actually get that done today, but if I do, I'll have to go out and get some stuff. And then beforehand, I want to do a water test and see if I can locate a leak, and if I can't, then it's most likely just old water that's been in here for a while. I had the fan on it last night, and everything is really dry now, including the back here, which was a bit wet beforehand. So I just want to clean that up, get it all squared away, cut that off. It's like this tin stuff that was holding the insulation on, and then yeah, that's super dry. And then we'll worry about getting everything else sorted out. But this guy is my main culprit. If I need to, I'll just cut it off and then add new ones in. I cut it at the bottom if I can't actually pull it out, but I will take the brake light off, I suppose, and then see if it comes off, and then I'll build a new one of these. So that will have to be painted with the mold paint as well. But what's on the main menu for today is I'm going to be installing the new electrical access port. The only thing is, I forgot that my current access port is a little circle, and my new door is a bigger square. It's a little bit bigger of a door in general, but here's the old door, and it doesn't lock or anything, and wasn't in great shape. And this is the access hole, but the new access port is like almost the size of this thing, so I'm gonna have to mark that and then cut it out. I have the door over here, so it's a square access port, so I'm going to trace the outline and then cut it out with the reciprocating saw. Put the butyl tape in. I'm going to clean that area, put the butyl tape on, and then seal this door with the ProFlex RV sealant afterward. And then we'll see about going to find some of that paint and taking care of the rest of that shower situation today. Hopefully getting that possible leak, sorted out. So I'm going to get to work, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Okay, so I've got my outline, and I'll be able to cut it starting from right there up, right there down, and this will come out a little bit, but I'll be able to seal all of that with all this extra space I have. All of this is going to be hidden because this is a little bit bigger than what we've got here, so as you can see, that's how it will look. And it'll be nice to have a bit of a bigger access port just to be able to have a better look in there. So I'm gonna use the reciprocating saw, cut that out as snugly as I can, and then we'll get to mounting it in. So I'll be back. Okay, so the door is on. I haven't secured it or anything yet, but it fits nicely. So I'm gonna clean it up, vacuum this all out, and just sand the edges a bit probably, and then get it ready to install. So I'll let you guys know what it looks like when it's done. Basically what we're gonna do is put butyl tape on the edges here, and I'm probably gonna add a little bit of sealant here so when I slide it in it just grabs it well, and then after that we're gonna seal the edges just like anything else, you know. So we're almost there, guys. Okay, so I actually just had work. Had a job that I just needed to do, so we're a bit behind in schedule as for the time that I have left in the day to work, because I have a soccer game tonight as well. But the door is on, the butyl tape is in, and it is sealed. So I haven't tried locking it yet. It's just not something I've gotten around to doing, but I'm going to seal it from the inside now with insulating foam, just on the edges here, and then I'll just cut it off and make it flat. But yeah, I'm just hoping that the way that it closes, this tightens in tight enough that no water like seeps in from this area. You know what I mean? It should be good. I mean, they designed it to be this way. But yeah, I'm just hoping that it doesn't drip in from the back. But it looks good. It's way whiter than the rest of everything, but that's cool. I'm going to be changing that door for the freshwater, and then I'm going to be putting doors for the gas tanks. So, I mean, there will be plenty of fresh doors on there. Okay, so I just got back. The accessory door for the electrical door is all finished off. I just have to seal it from the inside with insulating foam, which I'll do quickly right now. And I managed to find this. Finally! After going to well over half a dozen stores and calling half a dozen more, this was seemingly the last one in the entire city. I'm not even joking. So I don't know what's going on, why they're all sold out, but that attests to the quality of the product for sure. So I'm going to be painting the back, basically this wood corner as well as the floor here, and we'll see about painting the rear wall there and the side here, but that's pretty much it for everything that needs to be done in the back. And then I'm probably gonna paint the front here as well. Pretty much just this wall, these beams at the back as well. I'll probably paint this wall too, and then these guys get a quick coat on there, and then I'll probably paint this as well, because I'm gonna be putting more boards down on the top. I've decided that I want to just get long pieces and just do it all the way across, like ones that will be the full length, so I don't have to make a bunch of cuts. So we'll see when and where I can find some boards like that. So yeah, I'm not really going to be able to do that right now. I might be able to paint this floor, but I have to get ready to go to my soccer game soon. And yeah, we'll probably just paint that floor area there, let that dry, and then we'll do the shower and the bathroom and the loft area tomorrow, I suppose. The bedroom is done. I just need to get the platform for the mattress, which will be 2 pieces on a hinge and with the hydraulic lifts, and that thing will be painted on both sides, at least 2 coats, so that'll probably be a quart just for that, and then a quart for the floor and the shower area, and then another quart at least for up here. So we're probably going to end up using the full gallon by the time we're done, and which is good. I mean, that's why I got it. But yeah, so I just have to be wise about how I'm using my paint, and yeah, so I think I'll get prepped to do that. I'll try and do it quickly as it can be done, and then we'll resume tomorrow. So I'm gonna get started on getting that area ready, and I'll show you guys what it looks like now, even though I'm sure you've already seen it several times. But this is it. It's no different than any other part. Just got that pipe in the way, so I'm gonna have to run a brush underneath it. Everything else, I'm just gonna roll it on and try not to get too much paint on the wires. Roll it on into that corner and then into the back here, and that'll be that. So let's get started. Okay, so it's done. I redid this area as well because it had gotten pretty dirty from yesterday. So I redid that. I did this area as well as under here, which is a little tricky, but that's done. And I put the insulating foam on the edge there, so that should expand. I just have to move that cord so that it doesn't get sucked in. But that's looking like that's gonna be it for today. I didn't get as much done today as I wanted, but that's okay because I ended up working and I had to go out and I had to get a bunch of stuff and help my mom, so I'm satisfied with what we got done. I got the rest of the mold paint on that is like of necessity at the moment. The shower is still unfinished, but that's going to be one of the, well, I shouldn't say unfinished. Obviously it's unfinished, but the shower is still not identified if there's a leak or not, so we'll get there. But the shower was one of the last things I was going to do, like one of the last things to get completed, so that's fine. And this weekend I'm going to be focusing on painting the cabinets and the walls, So I'm excited to get that done. And the only thing left for the mold paint really is the bed once I finish that, and then the front here. So we've made pretty good progress, I'd say, and I'm happy with how things are looking. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We installed the new access door for the electrical system, which will be a big help when I have my new smart distributor and stuff in here, and it'll make it easier to see things that are back there because it's got a bigger access port, and it looks really good and it locks, so I'm really happy with that. My goal is to change all of the doors to locking doors, just for security reasons, and to update the doors is always a good idea. Make sure they're sealed well and all that stuff. So we got that done, and I'm gonna be having 3 more doors coming for this side, and then I'm either going to be building a new door for where the old hot water tank was, or I'm going to be just sealing that off completely, and I'm also going to be revamping the generator door. So there's a lot more of that kind of content that will be coming, and yeah, things are starting to come along nicely. I'll be really happy once I figure out if there's been a leak behind that wall or not. It's all really dry, so tomorrow will be a good day to test if there's actually a leak coming through or not, and that way we'll be able to tell if that's old or new damage, and then I'll be able to seal it if there is a leak, because everything's ripped out, so it should be pretty easy to find a leak if that's the case. And the wall to where the bedroom is seems to be in good shape, so that's gonna stay. And then we're just gonna be redoing the entire bathroom anyways, so that's gonna get finished eventually. And we have some other stuff that's coming on the way, so we'll be getting the painting done. I want to finish the loft area once and for all, and then we'll get the painting done. The cabinet paint, the wall paint, you know, fix the plumbing for the sink here, put new faucets and hardware in, get a new fridge in, get a bed in, get the shower finished off, and then that's pretty much it for like all the main projects other than what's going on the roof. So there'll obviously be a bunch of little things, like here I think instead of putting another shelf, I'm gonna build it to be like just one big door that when you open it you can slide out 2 garbage cans, because I had no place for garbage cans, so I think that they're gonna go there, and then I can use this under piece as storage for my bigger pots and pans and things like that, as well as up here. So that's kind of my plan for that area. And then as we move over, we're just getting into like solar stuff under the bed, and then that will just be a storage area that's not being used by solar. And then getting my new composting toilet, I'm probably going to build one that will fit that specific area, and that I can hook it up, customize it how I need it to be, and then finish off that shower, which will be a mixture of probably tile and cedar boards. And we're also going to be having a tile backsplash here and wood beam ceiling and things like that. So there's a lot to be done still, but the vision is slowly coming together, and I'm really liking it. So without further ado, I'll let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your evening or your afternoon, or if you're just starting your day watching this, make sure you give yourself time and be patient with yourself to get everything you want done, because persistence always wins. So as always, keep loving your heart, guys. And that'll be it for me today. Peace and love. Till next time.